I get. Okay, so it is time for the 10th Annual Academy Awards. They took place on March 10th, 1938. Originally scheduled to take place on March 3rd, I believe, the same year. There was the LA flood of 1938 that year, flood in which the region received over a year's worth of rain in a matter of days. So, postponed the awards due to natural events. Won't be the first or the last time, or last time, anyways. They were held again in the Biltmore Hotel. Awards were hosted by Bob Burns. Burns was a humorist. He had an instrument that he invented that he called a bazooka. Um, and the bazooka that you think of when you hear the word bazooka was named after Bob Burns's bazooka. So, Bob Burns, host of this year's awards. All right, so there are 20 categories this year. This is the first year where the number of categories is the same from one year to the next. There's 20 in the ninth one as well. So let's get into it briefly here. So outstanding production, there was 10 nominees. This is the first year where there is a color film. A Star is Born is the first color film to be nominated for Outstanding Production, 1938. The winner, though, is The Life of Emile Zola. There are 5 nominees for Best Director, 5 for Actor, 5 for Actress, 5 for Supporting Actor and Actress, all. And Original Story, so 5s across the board. The winner of Best Original Story is A Star is Born. Not sure how, because A Star is Born, even this one, the first A Star is Born in 1938, is based on another film. I couldn't find. So, A Star is Born wins Best Original Story, but it's also nominated for Best Adaptation. I'm not sure why. It's a remake. It was eligible for both categories. It won original category. Trying to find information on how this is possible is hard because it's been remade how many times. So trying to find that information is lost a little bit of hair. Anyways, adaptation, there was 5 nominees. Stars Born was one of them. Live short 1 reel was 3. Live short 2 reel was 3. The shorts are all 3s across the board. The short cartoon, The Old Mill wins. Disney short. It's Disney's category. Best scoring, there was 14 nominees. Notably, one of the nominees was the score for Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, which came out this year. I believe this is the only category this year where Snow White is recognized. Academy didn't quite know what to do with it yet because it's the first feature-length cartoon, right? In color, anyways. Yeah, it was a big hit. Best song, 5. Sound recording, 10 nominees. Art direction, 12 nominees. Cinematography, 3 nominees. I think Carl Freund wins that award. He was cinematographer. I talked about him in my horror series. He may or may not have directed Dracula or co-directed the 1931 Dracula. He won cinematography this year in 38. Film editing, 5. Dance direction, there's 7 nominees. And assistant director, 5 nominees. So there's 10 new record, 10 nominations. So there's most any film has ever been nominated for this year. 10 nominations for The Life of Emile Zola, and the most wins was 3 for The Life of Emile Zola. So still kind of spreading things out there, even though they got 10 nominations. Some of the honorary awards, I'm going to stop doing these soon because the videos are going to get too long. Anyway, so Max Sennett won an honorary Academy Award for comedy technique. He was a comedian, obviously. part of the group responsible for the Keystone Cops. And at the time, he was referred to as the King of Comedy. Um, Edgar Bergen won for creating a character, Charlie McCarthy. Uh, his character he created was a ventriloquist dummy. So he was a ventriloquist, that was his dummy. A ventriloquist gets an Academy Award. That's cool. Museum of Modern Art and Film, they got an honorary award for preserving film. And then W. Howard Green won for his cinematography on The Stars Born, color cinematography. So color is still pretty new. He gets recognized just for that. And then they introduced the Irving G. Thalberg Award. Thalberg was one of the founders of the Academy. He was a producer. He died, I think, 2 years prior. So that award still being given out. This year it is given to Daryl F. Zanuck. It's usually given to a producer whose name might come up in a couple years at the Academy Awards. That's it for this video. Like, subscribe, tell 7 of your friends. Thanks.